right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Triad Wars stream. I am your guest host again. I'm Renee. I'm a project coordinator here at United Front Games. And these are our designers on Triad Wars. Introduce yourself, guys.
Hello, I am still James, and this is...
I'm still Steve.
Still James and still Steve.
Week after week.
Renee thinks she's a special guest still, but I think she's just the host now.
Am I just the host? All right.
Not just the host.
I feel like I kind of like the special part, though.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay, you're the special host.
I'm the special. Oh, that doesn't. All right. I'll take it. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to talk to you guys about today. It's mostly going to be the May update. So
yeah, we got an next big update coming up soon. I don't think we have an exact date yet. Do we, Justin?
No. Producer Justin says.
We don't have an exact date for our May update just yet, but it's coming soon. Yeah.
Justin is lurking behind a fabric wall behind us.
Yeah. We've kind of got like a Wizard of Oz thing going on here. So.
Yeah. He just tells us what words to say.
Yeah.
But you might have noticed that today there was a maintenance window, and we did some updates. And there was some
we had a little patch.
Smaller things, so smaller patch. So there was a few things that got fixed up, some bug fixing, and probably the biggest thing that you guys will notice that's new in the build today is that whenever you get a shield, your event that shows up in the event log will now actually tell you how long you're shielded for, and it has a countdown that ticks down until you're unshielded.
So for those of you
right now,
who don't work on this game, that list there on the side, that's the event log.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So what you're going to see in the top of this list is your shield and how much longer it's going to last if you have one.
Yeah.
Which, you know, we thought people might want to know.
Yeah. Just handy.
Yeah.
Some more counters just to like increase anxiety so that you're more urgent to...
The other really big change today is that I'm driving and Steve is talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James wants to...
It's my first
James wants to creep up behind people with cleavers.
Yeah, that's going to be all of our content today.
Wearing the sweet UF. You can see, though, that Pork Bun's got a different look today.
Yeah.
That's mostly because I was annoyed with James's choice of
He didn't like my hat.
week. Yeah.
And he dressed me up like, I won't say the word, but
yeah,
like
that's
this.
right.
I think it looks great because that is a limited edition item.
Yeah.
And no one, well, not no one, a few people have that, but not many.
A few people.
We gave away 50.
How much? 50?
There are 50 people in the game who have this item.
As of last week.
And no one else.
So for those of you who maybe missed the event that happened on the last weekend or the last stream, we had a weekend event, the first of hopefully many that will be coming to the game. But basically we allowed people to enter in, and however many enforcers, right? Whoever killed the most enforcers got entered in.
For every enforcer you defeated, you got an entry into the draw, and then we had a draw. So I guess technically it's 51 that we gave out because we've got one, and we weren't in the draw. So
yeah, but we're allowed because it's our game.
Yeah, perks.
Yeah.
It's also, the good life for Pork Bunman.
I'm going to be making an effort to just mention some of the stuff we're doing as we play, in case some of you are new to the game, so you understand what's going on.
That's
and right now I just picked up a free favor, which I got from my racket boss at my racket, because I get a free favor every day.
Right. And
I wanted to show you all a little piece of art.
I think we only have one racket boss in our turf right now. Hey, what's that?
That's a little plaque on our wall.
What could that possibly...
This is the food court, right? You know, I didn't actually know that was there.
Yeah.
It's just like a little inspirational poster.
That's good.
It just boosts morale.
We're going to have that on a t-shirt soon.
I feel like a whole man for knowing this.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So do we have any more racket bosses? Can we collect any more favors? I think that's it. So you may notice that right now when you walk into your turf, you don't always see when you have a racket boss to collect. So if you want to double check, you can always go back to the hub. The hub being the main menu screen. James, if you could pop over there for a second. So on the right-hand side, there's no longer a notification for picking up free favors. That's because we've picked them all up. If there was any available, that would still be up there and it would be highlighted in yellow, and it would stay up there until we collected it. So we're going to be making some changes in the near future to make that a little bit more apparent when you're in your turf, so you can actually see the icons over the racket bosses, but that's a little hint for how to double check every day, because you should be collecting those every day. What are you doing?
I just
You
might have
making
spent
some upgrades?
Well, you pick
Wait,
one.
wait, wait. What? Do we get to choose?
We'll let Renee
what's going
pick
Okay,
the
on?
next
Renee,
one.
you pick one, please.
Oh gosh.
Pick any one you like.
It feels like we're kind of okay. I gotta go for swiftness of foot because it's just.
All right.
I want to give
We're gonna be
Steve
really fast
and/or
now.
James
Yeah.
the opportunity to just move as quickly through the raids as possible because
Let's see if we've
All
got.
right.
we've been down to
Let's
the
see if
wire
we've
a couple
gotten
of
Benny Hill
times.
yet.
I'm going to mention one tiny thing that's coming up in the May update because I see it on the screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say I didn't want to have these points in a whole man. I could downgrade them at 10 gold. We changed that price.
Yeah, we just changed that yesterday. So that is going to be coming live into the May update.
And what's the new price?
And it'll be 2 gold
Yeah.
soon.
So, a whole lot cheaper to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go collect some stuff from my rackets. Nothing was moved. My warehouse is full.
Aha.
Oh, wow.
But I was checking this out earlier. So seafood's full, but we've got an export waiting for seafood.
I want to
So we can go and do that.
Oh, I can't afford the upgrade?
Don't have enough money.
Don't have enough.
But I bet you that
Okay.
export will help you out.
All right. Well, okay. So,
First order of business.
I better do that export
Let's
before.
do that.
Well, if I'm doing an export, I want a good gun.
Oh, let's see if we have any
Oh.
guns on any favors.
I need a favor. What do I have?
Oh, we've got a. You looks like you got the 50 cal.
I want
That's
a machine
pretty-
gun.
Yeah, but you don't have one. But the 50 cal is really powerful. So at least you only have to hit a couple cars.
Yeah, but I
Or
want a
cars
Is that
with a
your,
couple
is that your
bullets.
favorite? Is that the one you
50
always
cal,
say?
yeah, it's like dirty Harry gun, man. I mean, I know it's not actually dirty Harry.
So
gun,
everyone's
but-
favorite then.
Yeah.
is basically
Yeah.
what it
But it's
But I've got the
big
controller.
Uber stick. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
You taking a chance?
Oh, why not?
All right.
I might get the gun.
We
I
should have
want.
gone for a.
I'll
for a
do
weapon.
it if
Oh,
I
look,
don't-
oh, oh,
is. Oh, tired trout.
I've unlocked my fish.
another fish.
Yeah.
There you go. Shotgun.
Shotgun?
Shotgun is great for export.
All right.
You just point and spray
And
the
point
area.
and kill. That's a point and kill weapon.
Sometimes it takes a few shots
Oh.
to hit the target because you can't really. It's not super accurate. You have to wait till the vehicles get really close to you.
Mm-hmm.
But the nice thing is you just point in the general area and keep pressing the trigger. It's my kind of gun.
I don't know. Jotun Kage says you want an assault rifle or an SMG for
Yeah,
assault.
yeah. If you,
I
Throwing
usually
some
do
shade
that.
at
I
you
agree.
there,
If you
Steve.
have a choice, I'd go with the assault rifle too.
I like SMGs
But
because you just spray a whole area and things die.
well, they're
Spray and pray.
Yeah, pretty much.
they've got generally higher firing rates. Actually, we got some shoutouts. Is that? I think that's a familiar name.
Yes.
We got some shoutouts to do today.
We definitely do have some shout outs.
Who are we shouting out to?
we are shouting out to our brand new forum moderators. So there's 3 of you, and Ian has chosen you guys to help out with the forums, help moderate, and it'll be a huge help to the whole dev team, especially to Ian. He could definitely use the extra hands. So definitely shout out to, and I apologize in advance if I pronounce your names wrong, but Xin Zhao, Nu Fu Long, and Shu Kage. So thank you very much, guys. We really appreciate your help. It's
There we
going to
go.
make a huge difference. So, and we really do get a lot of bugs from the forums. Like, I don't think you guys maybe realize how much we do check in on that. And
Yeah, well.
Ian's very busy.
Ian is definitely very busy. with
Yeah,
that.
he's like full time on that. So and thank you again to Ian as well for helping out with us. I don't know if he's
Yeah.
on, if he's watching
can't
us
do
today.
this.
He usually is. So
You got another one. I think if you go down farther,
Oh, it's not this one?
let's check. There you go. That one.
All right.
So James just highlighted one of 3 exports he has available. The other 2, he doesn't have enough commodities to
Well, I might.
fulfill the order. No, I've checked them earlier.
Oh.
So you don't. But this one you do. We needed fish. We've got fish because we've got a fish market racket in our turf. And now we've got to go and export the fish. And I don't remember what the reward was. We'll have to take a look at that once we get there.
Well, it's a big pile of money, isn't it?
It's going to be a big pile of money and a big pile of face. Both which we need because we still haven't even reached straw sandal.
Oh, you know, that reminds me of a thing I should mention.
What's that?
In the May update, and we should talk through our update.
Sure.
Right? But in the May update, we're going to make exports pay out more than they do now.
Ah,
Exports today pay out about 1.5 times what the market value is of stuff. They're going to start paying out 3 times. Which means the best way to make money is going to be exporting. Exporting is always better than anything else you can do with stuff.
what about the how quickly or the order sizes?
Yeah, that's
Are we going to be?
changed
Is that
Yeah,
in the update?
Yeah, it will be. So, yeah, in exports right
Have fun
now.
trying to talk and shoot.
Yeah. Well, here I am with this stupid shotgun leading me
No.
astray.
This is quite
It's good.
possibly
There's
the
like 4
least
shots.
subtle attack.
It's good.
Guy in a van with a
With
shotgun.
and a
Oh!
freaky shark mask.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's called style. So, I was trying to say, exports right now require a pretty big pile of stuff. Like this export is like 200 units of fish, I think. But we've changed them. We're going to make them easier to get to. So while the reward is really big in terms of what the money is worth versus anything else you do with the stuff, the amount of stuff needed to begin an export is lower. What we found looking at our player logs is that most people were getting an export done maybe one a week, one every week and a half, and we'd rather you were able to do one every day. So we've tuned the values of stuff that you need to export way down. At the high level, it's still high because that's the high level game, but earlier on, it'll be much easier to get to do exports. So basically, the exporting gameplay will be a bigger part of everyone's game every day. And all the more reason to have a good weapon and to get good at it because it's a great way to make lots of money, which is the way to upgrade all your stuff. So
Kudos for
You're doing
delivering
really
that
well. Yeah,
in
you
the
were able
middle
to,
of quite possibly the
play
craziest chase.
and explain that. Well done, James.
I have skills. I'm not here for my looks.
Another big part of the May update that you guys will notice is that the open world is going to have a lot more choice and stuff to do. We've added a couple of different operation types, and the big thing is that we've changed the rewards for operations. So you no longer get additional time for a raid associated to the rival.
That's gone.
That the operations are connected to. That's all gone. So now you log into the game. You'll have a bunch of operations available to you, regardless of how many rivals you have on your map.
And you get fish.
And no, that's not true. You get either face, money,
Disregard
or
fish
favors.
comment.
And some of those favors will give you
Fish.
Some of them will give you fish, and other ones will give you
Everything.
favors to use during raids. So there's going to be kind of 2 categories of favors. You look at your map, and you can see right away what those rewards are going to be from the icons. So that's going to be a big change coming up. Oh, you're almost...
This is
See?
wild.
Told you the shotgun, see?
Yeah, I don't mind the
At
shotgun.
the early levels. At the later levels, you need an assault rifle or something with
Yeah.
a higher firing rate to be able to keep up. But who knows? We might have a high firing rate shotgun coming up in the works too.
Yeah.
That sounds dangerous.
That's the Cox 12 Advanced.
Yeah.
Named
Hey, you're
after
almost there.
Designer Aaron Cox.
So one of the other things we're looking at doing for exports, so a little sneak peek, is having a way to tell how far away you are from the destination, from the final destination.
That's not in the May update, though.
That's not in the May update, but it's something we're working towards, and I just thought I'd mention it because
All right.
we're doing an export.
Okay,
All right.
so I was busy exporting and not quite paying
Oh, we
attention.
didn't get the
Oh,
check
I
out
just
the
zoomed
reward.
through it. What the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
Well, let's just check the money. You got
I got a lot
you
more
got
money.
17. I think you got 17,000 cash, and you got a pile of face.
Yeah. I'm further along now. I'm like almost halfway through.
Yeah.
So what's our goal? Are we trying
I
to
was
get
trying to
just
get,
at the
we're
beginning.
trying to get to straw sandals so
Okay.
that we can upgrade our safe house and add another racket to our turf. Some of our rackets are not capped out yet.
I got a golden
Hey,
cleaver.
there you go.
Ooh.
Golden cleaver.
Golden cleaver is silly good.
Yeah.
Guys, one thing we wouldn't mind some feedback on actually is how you feel about the golden cleaver. Because I'm thinking it's maybe a bit too good, and it kind of,
I like it.
yeah, that's the thing. It's fun to have, but from a structural perspective, it's maybe a bit of trouble.
So,
Sorry.
oh, sorry, go ahead. No, you.
Okay.
You go, James.
Well,
Well, how about I'll go with that.
I was going to ask you a question.
All right, go ahead.
I wasn't really listening to what you were saying while I was driving there.
Because you were trying to throw me
I
off
was
with
thinking
the
about one a little.
Yeah.
But what are the new operations?
All right, so we've got some new stuff in the open world. We're going to have a new operation type, an abduction type. So the goal is going to be to track down somebody who's done something bad and get them back to a location where some of your gang members can work them over. Whether that's by pulling him along by his hair or stuffing him in a trunk or action hijacking him in a car as he's trying to get away. So that's going to be a new operation type. We've polished up and bug fixed some of the other operations that were previously there. And then we've got some more dynamic open world gameplay too. So similar to the way ambushes work in the game, sometimes you're driving along the open world and one of the rivals' gangs will just start attacking you. And if you manage to get away or kill them, then you get some face.
Who is attacking me though? Who's
one
the attacker?
One of the other rivals
players?
on the map. Yeah, one of the other players on the map. So we're going to have something similar like that, where you're going to see things like police chases in progress, chasing around other enemies and thugs from other gangs in the world. You can join in and try to take them out before the cops do, and if you do, you get some rewards for that, some cash or some face, sorry. And you may notice some armored trucks driving around the world. Well, those now are going to be, you're going to be able to hijack those and bring them, well, collect money from them. So that's going to be another thing that'll pop up dynamically as you're playing in the world, in the open world. Why don't you grab that crime scene there?
Yeah, I was just going to say,
One of
let's
our friends'
go,
crime
let's go
scene.
pay some respects.
We need the face. We need to get our face up.
Crime scene.
We're also sort of sad about our fallen comrades.
Yeah.
Sort of.
That's right.
So
Mostly do
for
it for
those of you who don't know what it is, we have a lot of friends
We do have a lot of friends.
because of these streams.
In fact, we've hit our cap. I didn't even know we had a friend cap until we hit it with Pork Bunman.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of friends.
I've got no car.
And the more friends you have, the more crime scenes you possibly can get in your open world. And what those are anywhere in the world, if one of your friends is in the open world and he gets killed by
Death.
police or just walks in front of a bus or whatever it is, he'll leave a crime scene in the open world that you can go and collect face from. If you collect face from it, your friend will also get face from it.
Yeah.
Which
So
means
it's a way for you to
good,
help
good.
your friends.
Yeah.
So there's an advantage to trying to friend us. Oh, that reminds me.
Oh, that's matchmaking.
Yeah, so we had a bunch of people request being our friend, and I've been arbitrarily picking them based on if I like their name and if I like the picture, because I've got the controller today, and I like that picture.
It's very choosy, too.
Yeah, well, there's a high threshold. And basically the advantage of being one of our friends is that we might give you some face during a stream like we're about to right now. Oh, look at him.
Wow.
He's
Checking out
pretty
his
far along.
profile.
Well, I don't want to just accept anyone.
It's a pretty intense vetting process going
Yeah.
on here. Not
Yeah.
anyone can be Pork
No.
Bunman's friend.
That's true. So part of the May update and friends is that if you have friends, you're more likely to encounter them as rivals in your world, because we've started to we've skewed the matchmaking such that it's more likely to happen. So
Oh, yeah, that's a huge thing, actually. If you have a friend, your friend will be in your game if you're at the same level and your friend isn't shielded.
yeah, that's a good point actually.
But you might say,
you
oh,
still have to be matched in
shields
the
last
same face
forever.
level. Yeah.
Shields are trouble. We've changed shields.
Ah, yes, that's
Yeah,
another
and we
big
did
one.
that this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had a little service patch today, and we made a change to shields. And I want to explain it because, I mean, you may not like it, but I think when you understand why we did it, you probably will. I hope you will. So a lot of people have been saying, well, I like the game, but I'm playing against A all the time. It's not really multiplayer where all the other people were my friends. And the thing is, they're in there and they're shielded. Because when someone attacks you, you've got a shield on for 24 hours. And that's a really long time. And then we got lots of favors that give you shields. And some people have just bought a ton of those and stacked them up. And like, there's one of the guys on our team, he's got enough shields for like 4 weeks now. And he basically laughs about no one's ever going to kill me. And no one will because he's got 4 weeks of shields.
Well, they will now.
But, well, they will in 4 weeks, I guess. We're not taking anything away from people. But
Yeah.
what we did do is we made the shield shorter. It used to be a 24-hour shield. And today it's a 12-hour shield. And
12 or 11?
No, it's 12
You
today.
went with 12.
No, the value we had in when we patched this morning was 12.
Gotcha,
However,
okay.
since then, in a fit of OCD, we've actually turned it down to a 10-hour shield. Because it's a multiple of 2.
We like
I
big
knew you
round
couldn't do it,
numbers.
yeah.
here
Yeah,
at United
I
Front.
couldn't cope with 11. So we made it a 10-hour shield. And you might think, oh, I'm going to be rated all the time. But the thing is that it used to be you could get rated literally all the time. And when you got rated, people would take all your stuff.
Yeah.
No longer the case.
No, we've got safeguards in to prevent you getting raided over and over and over again.
Yeah. So here's Freddy Five Fingers, who's a friend of ours, and he got killed here. And we've just visited where he died, and we're paying our respects. I'm going to get 375 face, and I think he gets 375 face as well. So it takes a bit of the sting out of his death, and it's good for both of us.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what we did is we made it so that you can only get rated 4 times, and then you get pulled out of matchmaking. So
For a certain amount of time.
yeah. So you can't get hit all that hard, and then we changed how much people can steal from you when you get rated. It used to be they could take everything you had.
Yeah.
Now they take half of what you got, and the next guy who rates you gets half again, and so on. So you lose less every time you're hit, and you only get hit so much, and so we made the shield shorter, and that means there's going to be a lot more humans in the game,
Yes.
including your friends. And then we made the shield favors a little bit more rare. We didn't change the rarity, it's a less likely common or a less likely rare than some of the others. So hopefully we'll have a bit less shielding in the game and a bit more people playing with people, and hopefully everyone will be happy.
Nice.
And I'm sure everyone will be thrilled and happy, but we're trying. That's what's new at Shields. I'm rambling.
So, someone had a question earlier. It was a little bit back, and I don't think it's currently a feature in the game, but it's an interesting question, which was, is it possible to bribe police officers to maybe be a little more lenient with you? Maybe turn a blind eye when things go awry. It's oddly rhyming.
You can't do that today, but funnily enough, there is something that exists in pieces. It's not complete yet. It is down that line.
Oh.
So maybe that's something you see coming up in one of the updates coming out soon.
Interesting.
Or maybe not soon, but in the future.
Touched on something interesting
Yeah,
there.
that's like a hidden thing. Actually, I'm probably one of the only people on the project who actually remembers.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking
the
about.
tech that we used to do this.
Who is Streets Gaming?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah. I have some ideas who it could be now, actually.
Oh, that's great though.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. All right, what's happening now? What is? Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm doing...
James is just running amok now.
No, I'm getting some time so I can go raid
right.
someone. Which maybe is a question
yeah,
people
so
are
this
wondering
is-
about.
this is
Where
one
do
of-
they get their time from now if they don't get it from operations?
So like I mentioned, you still get it from operations, but what you'll see is when you go to the map, instead of seeing all operations being identical, they'll actually be categorized by the reward type. So you'll see 4 different reward types: money, face, random favors, and raiding favors. So the last update, we introduced a new concept of the raid start screen, where it shows which favors your rivals played and which favors you've played. And there's obviously a bunch of favors that roll up into that screen, and they show up when they're activated. So you'll be able to target that. And raid timer is one of the more common favors that you'll get from that operation type.
Yeah.
So that's how you'll do it.
So if I do all my operations in the game, can I do every raid with max time every time now?
So you can actually raid everybody, log in the next session, raid everybody, go and do as many operations as you have. You can choose to use as many of those favors as you like.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do operations associated to one rival and then raid them, and then if you log off without raiding them, you will no longer lose that benefit, because now they'll be in the form of a favor, which means you can stockpile them, choose to use them all against one high-level opponent, or choose to use them spread out however you want to do it. It's a little bit more flexible. It gives a little bit more choice this way. So he pulls out the fish.
Okay, all right.
The operation that James is playing is one of the ones that got added the last update, which is you whiffed with the fish.
No, we're just menacing them with the fish, and then not actually striking them with it.
Well,
Look at them though; they're terrified. That might be a little bit more effective for intimidation, but
Maybe it's just that the fish stinks.
yeah,
And it's like
they're just like, oh,
woof.
yeah, no, not this guy. Shotgun, yes. Fish, no.
No, I'm being...
Oh, this is pretty.
Oh,
Well,
Back
I'm
it
no
up.
Steve, you know?
no.
I can't tell if that was sarcastic.
Oh, I got
Shoot
no
from the
ammo.
hip.
I
Shoot
don't...
from the hip.
I needed a reload.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
That's why.
yikes.
Oh,
went
he's
wrong.
working you over now.
Oh, this is.
Oh, James went for the combat meter.
I hit the panic button.
Yeah.
I don't want to die on the stream.
Oh,
There, a winner is me.
well done.
Well done. So you earned a minute 30 for your next raid, but like we said, when you do this in the May update, you'll instead get a favor That'll either give you more time, it might give you a weapon.
So what I just did might have given me gold.
It might have given you gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jotun Cage just said, "I'll be ready to head to your crime scene."
There you go.
Oh, there's a lot of smack talk
That
happening.
means he wants me to die
Yeah.
so he can get some face. That's
Yeah,
okay.
I guess that whole mutual face thing.
Well, that's
can get
the thing,
a little vindictive, I guess.
Well, I mean, ultimately, I want him to die too. He gives me face.
On the surface, it seems like it's spreading the love
It's
and
not.
camaraderie.
There's no love. No.
Yeah.
No such thing
all
in the triads.
It's all-
Nobody learns,
that's
nobody
right. Everyone's
grows.
out for themselves. It's all selfishness.
Well, that's sort of what triads are.
All right, so how far away are we from next face-off, or sorry, rank?
We're like halfway through.
Halfway? All right.
We're not very far.
Well, let's check out the,
I was going to go raid the guy now.
all right.
Now they got a little bit of time
That's what I was
and a
gonna say.
motorcycle.
Let's check out rivals to see who's got the most face.
Oh. Well, okay.
Who should we hit?
I was just going to do this guy because I did his operation.
Oh, okay,
I
that does
didn't
make sense. You've already
really-
committed.
Kind of like
Yeah,
a
but
sense
this
of
guy's got more.
continuity.
Yeah, but you've committed.
That's the thing. I
You
did,
have a
so.
potential to get a 3 all tried marks.
No, I don't.
You sure do. Come on.
Not me.
Butt wiggle.
Not me. Not really.
Don't risk it. You might fall off the bike and take some
I don't know
damage.
what you guys are
I'll
talking
just-
about. Like, I've never had trouble.
You're just a natural wiggler.
I am a natural wiggler. Yeah.
Oh dear.
That is an elite tier move right there.
Top tips on the stream tonight.
Oh yeah.
So one of the other things that you'll notice in the May update is that when you raid, sometimes you get raided and your defenses actually do a good job and they make whoever's attacking you run away and flee for their lives or get
Kill
the hell
'em.
out of Dodge. No, if you kill them, it'll show up as you've killed them. But sometimes you'll make them flee, and that's actually a successful defense because players can come in, do raid one racket in your turf. You might have 5, 6, 7 rackets, and then they're forced out. But you'll notice that you'll still get a message in the event log that says you were raided and you failed. And that's not really accurate. So one of the things in the May update is that those messages are now going to have a lot more fidelity and describe what's happened a bit better. So if I were to raid James and I were only able to do a partial raid and James's defense has forced me out of the raid, he'll get a message now that lets him know that his turf was defended, but he still lost some of his goods along the way or lost face or whatever it is that he lost. So it's a little bit more accurate.
Are you gonna
You're going
actually
full fish.
full fish?
All
Going
right.
full fish here, guys.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, maybe we could get different kinds of fish, like something like I don't know, like
We have a plan, new
like
fish.
a stickleback or something with like
Sorry, a what?
something with like
A stickleback?
something with like hard edges or like poisonous fish or
So what
Do
you
fish
might
have
not
hard
know,
Like
edges
that.
traditionally?
Yeah.
Is that the thing that fish have?
Steve is an avid fisher.
You'd have to be to know what a stickleback.
oh
Stickleback?
come on, yeah.
He knows all these obscure
You could have
words.
said like salmon, or
Well,
like
that kind of almost looks like a
marlin?
salmon, and the
Yeah,
salmon
and
is
yet we call it a trout.
yeah, but trouts are well, some trouts are part of the same family as salmon.
This fish is brutal.
This is educational now all of a sudden. Isn't it?
yeah.
Welcome to Fish Talk.
Yeah.
Welcome to United
I like
Fish
how he's
Games.
holding his forehead. United Fish.
United Fish Games.
Oh,
Come on, James.
he hit me.
Come on, James.
Oh,
He hit me.
it's,
He's supposed to hit you.
I know.
yeah, bullying.
But I want to, look competent on the stream.
Oh.
There we go.
You guys totally did like fist
Where'd my
meets
fish go?
foot.
I lost
You
my
dropped
fish.
your fish back there somewhere. I don't know.
No. Is it kind of like a security item? Like you just need to have it with you?
Yeah.
I'm just
to
embarrassed to be
feel.
screaming
It's like
with
a
a plastic
blankie.
fish.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like,
so what?
That was important.
Yeah, it was important.
But I had to kill him quickly because
yeah,
he's important.
James did it so quickly, you might not have
Like a
noticed.
pro.
But that enemy right there, he had a triangle and exclamation mark over his head, and he reached for his phone. And we can't hear it because we don't have the audio on in here, but you guys probably could hear it. He was dialing out and calling for reinforcements. If James hadn't killed him before he finished the phone call, then the turf gets swarmed with additional reinforcements that really annoy. They annoy the hell out of me.
I
whenever
think it's more than annoying
Yeah.
though. Like there's been
They're brutal.
times where
they're super hard.
we were doing
Yeah.
awesome, and then the moment that the reinforcements
And
come,
so right now, this is
Someday in
that's
the
actually
future.
an upgrade that happens because because I actually don't know who you're raiding because I didn't notice.
Kinda
But
breezed
because of
over
the
his
guy
name.
you're raiding, he upgraded his rackets, and that's why that happened.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that we're going to be changing in the future. Is that's going to become a favor that you can play as a defensive favor. And you can go into the open world, try to find it as one of the raid favor category rewards, and use it yourself.
And also, it'll mean that not everyone will have it all the time.
That's right. You won't
Which will be
encounter
nice.
it all the time. Yeah.
And when you do, it'll be special.
Yeah.
And when you have it, you'll be really glad you do, because it'll really mess up the people raiding you.
Yeah.
And we might have an advanced one that calls in more guys or more waves of guys.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
And that's something that we're working towards right now, actually, is that there's a bunch of things that happen behind the scenes when you upgrade your rackets or upgrade your safe house. You know, the defenders get harder, there are more defenders, more rooms open up. All this stuff is kind of hidden, and you might not notice it as it's happening when you do upgrade your turf. So we're working on making that a little bit more clear, and making it so you have a little bit more choice as to which of those things get upgraded, rather than it all happening when you upgrade your racket without you knowing. But that's for a future update past the May update.
Yeah.
But just thought I'd give us a little sneak peek as to things that we're things that we're working towards.
Should I run away?
No, I think you got
There's
enough
a certain
time.
temptation to quit while I'm ahead, though.
You still got 3.5 minutes.
Go for it. Go for
and
broke.
It's only at a 49er, so you should be able to do it.
You'd think. Given what I work on.
You should. Steve has just crazy confidence, sometimes unfounded, when coming
Well,
in
he
these
doesn't
videos.
do stuff like what I just did there.
You should feed off of that
Yeah.
and just go for it.
Today when we did the maintenance window, I was playing and I got a little notification that said that the game was going to go down for maintenance in the next 15 minutes. I thought, okay, great, no problem, and I kept playing. And then I went to raid somebody, and I was entering it, or just before I was entering it, gave me another notification saying it was going to go down in 3 minutes. And somebody had the gall, Jazzbeer, in case you're watching, to say I'm crazy for even attempting to do that in that amount of time.
Oh.
But I did it, and I showed Jazzbeer.
Wow. You sure told us a story about how good you are.
That's right. I am winner.
So, Judging Cage has an interesting question, which is, when will we be able to choose what weapons our defenders have?
So that's part of what I was just talking about with having more choices in upgrading your rackets. So we're working on that, and it's still early days in development of that, but yeah, that's what we want to be able to do too.
Excellent.
However, how does it work right now?
So the way it works right now,
Because people might want to know.
yeah, is that whenever
Is it random?
It is.
No.
No, it's not random. So whenever you unlock a weapon, whether it's a temporary unlock or a permanent unlock,
I can't believe I just did that. Sorry,
Using-
it was like
Nothing
a Pulp
happened.
Fiction moment.
Everything's fine.
using favor to unlock weapons, you get to use it, and your gang members get to use it. So if I were to raid James and he had 3 different weapons unlocked at that time, didn't matter if they're temporary or permanent, then when I raid him, I can see his gang members will use all of those 3 weapons. And that goes for pistols, shotguns, assault rifles, melee weapons, knives, batons, bats, all of that.
Fish,
Yeah,
sticklebacks, potentially.
maybe.
It's
in the
called a
future.
stickleback? Is that a Canadian fish?
No, it's not a Canadian fish.
Well, I don't know.
Why would it be a Canadian fish? Because we just have a habit of naming
It's like
all of our
it's like
animals
a prime
ridiculously.
forage
We have
fish
some
for
funny
West
names.
Coast salmon and trout.
Okay.
All
It's
right,
what
well,
trout eat.
It's what trout eat. That's right.
So that should be a weaker fish in our game then.
But you can get big ones too.
Look what I stole, Steve. Let's talk about that.
All right.
Let's dwell on my success.
What did you take? You did see. You said you didn't think you could do a 3 or a complete entire raid.
Well,
And
the
you did
pressure
it.
of the camera is what it is.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
On my
Pressure
own
to
with no one
perform.
looking, I'd be fine. And I was fine.
And you took a good haul of commodities to boot.
Yeah, yeah. A hero is me.
So let's check those. There you go. Let's.
Hey, it's my car.
Let's see what we can do with that stuff.
Probably nothing.
I don't know. Let's check it out. You've been neglecting your turf for a bit.
I haven't. I just did it while you were talking.
Okay.
See, everything's queued up. Everything's... Oh, that's... Okay. Little bit of
There
money.
you go. And let's
Little
check
bit
out.
of money.
Let's check out the warehouse.
We need another level.
No, just check it out.
Yeah.
See what we've got.
We're a ways off. About halfway
But
there.
we could sell some of this stuff.
True.
In case anyone is not aware, if you go to your warehouse, you can check out how much of any commodity you have, what your capacity is for each commodity, and you can buy and sell commodities.
So what do I need in the near future?
Let's see.
I'm going to need designs, and I'm going to need fashions, and I can sell the rest, which is what I shall now do.
Sounds good.
So seafood?
Except
Don't
for
need it.
tomorrow, every day you get a new export up to a maximum of 3.
Yeah.
So tomorrow you could get an export that might need seafood.
Yeah.
So you're taking a gamble here.
So thing to mention, you see this price, 125 fish selling for like 14,000. If I exported that, following the May update, that would be like 45,000. So much better to export than to sell, but I'm going for quick cash to demonstrate. Did I say I needed fashions? Oh wait, I was almost buying.
Yeah, I think you do. You need stolen designs.
Yeah.
And I think you need to just knock off fashion.
All right, so I can sell these. Just to have a
There
big
you
pile
go.
of money. Just to show people how to have a big pile of money.
You know
'Cause
what? I think
now-
we can upgrade now.
No.
Oh no, we're 3
I'm-
grand short, or 2
I
and 3/4.
need the rank too.
Oh yeah, that's
I can
a good
upgrade
point.
this,
That's
though.
right.
I should upgrade these.
Yeah, these rackets are only at level 2.
Yeah, we were poor
There
last
you go.
time.
Oh, there you go. Easy. 15
Boom.
grand. We got lots of money.
See that crane? That's new.
Everyone take a moment, please look at the crane.
We were very pleased here when we got that crane working.
You know who keeps popping in to the comments? Ian with stickleback facts.
Really?
I have been sitting here and enduring the occasional.
Well done, Ian. Well done.
Can you share one of Ian's stickleback facts?
Apparently, there are several different species of stickleback
There
in
is.
BC alone.
I've never even heard of that. I would have thought it was made up.
No.
Stickleback?
Come on. How long have you lived in BC?
6 years?
You should know this by now.
No, I live in a city.
Doesn't matter.
We don't have fish in this city.
Sure we do.
Do they serve stickleback at a restaurant?
No.
Well,
There you
see,
go.
that's
No.
why we don't know.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, it's never been served.
So what am I doing next?
Well, we've got.
I think I saw a
What happened to you? Oh, no, you already
contact
collected
around
it.
here.
Yeah. Drive around. We could drive. Oh, that's actually another good point. So James could drive around the world, and as he gets close to rival contacts, they'll pop up on his map, and then he can attack them to get some free favors. That is now going to be visible right from the get-go when you go to the map. So you no longer have to search them out. They'll just show up, and you can select them from the map, GPS to them, and it gets a lot easier.
Oh, I got a bomb to drop.
Oh.
A big piece of news about gold.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I should tell you guys
Yeah,
about
we
what we're
should
doing
talk
with
about
gold.
that.
So again, making changes, hope you don't mind. But we are changing money laundering at the safe house. It's no longer going to be a 24-hour thing, it's going to be a 6-hour thing, which means that you get your gold a lot quicker. The rate is the same or a little bit more. I think at one level it's a little bit less just because of the way the math worked. We try to keep it roughly the same or a bit higher. So if you want to play a whole lot, you can get the same or more money every day. But you'll get it quicker, which means that if you play twice a day, you get gold twice in your day and not just once. And we've also changed the amount of gold you get when you turn in a common favor. It used to be 3, it was first 1, then we made it 3, now we've made it 1 again. But the rares and the ultra rares are unchanged. This is because our common favors are really, whoa, I'm not paying attention. I'm running away.
Just
He
take
looks
cover.
Yeah, well, I'm
You'll
just
be all right.
fleeing.
There you go.
I was busy talking and not playing. So where's
Fish
my-
might not be a good choice in a gunfight.
You want me to do it?
James brings the fish to a
See,
gunfight.
I like this. You see?
Boom. Oh, that didn't kill him?
Apparently, none of us can back down from a challenge, I think.
Oh. Oh, remember how I
This is
said
a lot of-
you should take
Give him the
some more
shoulder. Give him a shoulder push.
I'm just being... Oh, now the
case-
cops are here.
Oh, too
Oh, you
much
just
confidence.
Yeah, you
Too much.
drew the cops in.
Oh.
This is
Fleeing
an
a
all-out
bit.
fight.
Go, it's like, 3 different factions here. Whoa!
Yeah, I got a few moves.
You just like Ronda Rousey'd him. That was awesome.
I didn't even know what that was called. All right, where's that guy?
You better find him.
Yeah, I'm just going
He's
to
up top. I
He's up
think.
top, he's up top.
Oh, I want to... He's up top?
Yeah.
I think so.
Go, go, go.
Okay, we were saying a thing about gold. Yeah. Yeah, so not to lose the
You're
thread
gonna
of
be
that.
able.
But common favors are a bit too common. People
There he
had
is.
a
Get
lot
him,
of common
get him.
favors, and we were concerned that there was too much gold filtering into the game's economy through all the free stuff, which...
Throw your fish at him.
He's terrified right now.
There you go. See?
Oh, he still got away.
Oh,
Look at this.
he's running in circles and confusing you.
Oh my god, the cop's gonna get him. What is happening? This is, oh
There you go.
my
Quick,
gosh.
collect your favor and get
There.
out of there.
Success.
Oh, nice grenade launcher.
Oh my god.
That was worth it.
That
And
was
that's how you do that.
fantastic.
You probably don't want to go back in that direction, just to let you know.
Yeah, you might want to snake back around
Yeah,
and
if
go
you
over
if you
the
run back the other
leap of
way,
faith.
you can go to the other side of the night market. There you
Shortcut.
go.
Shortcut.
I actually
Shortcut it.
did play before once or twice.
You might have forgotten.
Yeah, not this run. This is the run that we ran a bazillion times as we made the night market chase mission.
There we go.
So,
So money. Or
did anyone
gold,
react
sorry.
on the? I wasn't reading comments at all, but I guess that means everyone's thrilled with this news.
Yeah,
So-
people seemed really like
Really?
surprised and happy.
Well, it's
I
still
think.
worth
I
it.
don't know
Yeah.
if they're going to be happy.
The conversion is still the same. You're just going to be able to log in and collect it more often.
No,
You don't
it's
have to
the
wait so
common
long.
favorite thing that I think people might be upset
Ah, I'll
about.
say right, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
the
your
difference is there are more
your ultras
favors.
are still 25, and oh yeah, we're putting more.
There's
favorites.
more favors, and you can get them more easily.
Yeah,
So that should make up for that.
that's like the big piece I forgot to mention. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a balance thing. It's
Yeah.
there's more ways to get favors too.
Yeah.
So, I hope
There
you'll
shouldn't
all-
be any lack of favors coming.
All right. So,
Should we take questions?
Yeah, what do we got on there?
sure. Crow1x0 says, question about achievements. At the moment, I don't believe there's a way to track our achievements apart from the bar. Would a 0 out of 12 kind of system be possible? Like, here's your progress sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it should.
we definitely want to do that. So that's not something we're working on at the moment, but it's part of the plans, and I can't say when it'll come into the build.
Okay. But it's definitely on the radar.
But we know we should be doing
We know
that,
we should be doing it, yep.
and we agree.
That's awesome. So some people are mentioning kind of the frame rate. We know that it's a little janky at times. We've had some pretty good frame rate in the past.
And it's not the computer.
Yes, it's not the...
It's the
Yeah.
compressing.
yeah,
of the
like if we
screen.
showed you guys...
It's actually
like,
really smooth
what
when
we
we're
see,
playing it. Yeah.
it's flawless. It's absolutely flawless. So that's a thing with,
Oh,
with
ambush.
Twitch and
Yeah.
with our broadcasting software that we are. It's always a work in progress, making that
Yeah.
better and making sure that the stream still looks awesome for you guys. So
Yeah, we're sorry about that.
yeah, but definitely we still enjoy the feedback. So definitely let us know if there's anything that you see about the stream, whether it's audio issues or anything. But we've been pretty good, I think. We've been pretty solid for a while now. So.
Hey, yeah.
Well, at least we haven't blacked out.
Yeah. Yeah, guys.
Hey, Steve, should we talk about races
Oh yeah,
and cars?
I forgot about that.
As you're just
So,
like mauled. by
One
cars.
of the other new operation types. Sorry, I'm so into this ambush right now.
Well, it's
but,
fun to watch me.
It's
play.
pretty
Yeah.
wild.
Oh,
my
James,
gosh.
what are you doing?
I failed to action hijack.
James, oh my god.
James died and lost face.
I was trying to.
So-
I
If you are one of Pork Bunman's
There's a-
friends, you will now see a crime scene.
actually
show up
5
in
of my
open
friends
world.
will.
Ah, right. So some of
Yeah.
some of you will, some of you won't.
All right. Well, everyone
I believe
go.
I did that.
Everyone go give their condolences to our little chalk outline, please.
Yeah, come give us our face back,
Yeah,
please.
it'll make us feel better.
And I failed my ambush.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's an opportunity cost right there.
Yeah. That's face I not only lost, but
Yeah.
also face I didn't win.
So that ambush happened dynamically. It was, I think, Light Sky who started attacking James. James is going to take his anger out on his car
And the
that
community.
car. And in the May update, you're going to see more things like that, like police pursuits chasing other enemies. And you're going to see armored cars driving around that you can hijack and get money from. And then, as James mentioned, one of the other operation types that you're going to see is races. So we've just kind of started working on this. We're not going to have a lot of races available in the May update. And the way they function is kind of a first pass, but they're in there, they're cool. You can get in there, earn face, earn money. And we hope there's going to be probably some new cars that come along with the race as well.
Yeah. We're also going to have a bunch of new things in the store. We're going to make the store cycle to new inventory for sale every day. And there'll just be more to see and more to get.
Yeah, more stuff.
More stuff. That's sort of the theme of the May update, more
Yeah.
stuff.
More stuff.
More to do.
More stuff update.
Yeah. Are you going to fix
Maybe next stream we'll have something a little like, we wanted to show it this week, but it wasn't quite ready. One of our awesome world artists has something really cool to show, and we might sneak peek that.
I wanted to show that.
I think I might
stream.
know what that is.
We'll leave you guys hanging with that one, but it's pretty cool.
Oh, no shoes. What is? Oh my gosh.
This has now become a thing.
He looked. Pork Bunman looked like he was ready to. Oh no. Oh, this is happening.
Well, I think it's time to wrap up soon, right? So
all right. Well,
I
now
just thought it would be.
Play us out, James. On this very, very creepy note, we would like to thank you guys for joining us. We actually had a really good time today, and we enjoyed showing you all the things that will be coming up in the May update. There will be updates on when that will be coming out as well.
Yep.
So thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time. See you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, everyone.
All of our content today.
Wearing the sweet UF. You can see, though, that Pork Bunman's got a different look today.
Yeah.
That's mostly because I was annoyed with James's choice of
He didn't like
outfit
my
last
hat.
week. Yeah.
And he dressed me up like, I won't say the word, but
Yeah,
like
that's
this.
right.
I think it looks great because that is a limited edition item.
Yeah.
And no one, well, not no one, a few people have that, but not many.
A few people.
We gave away 50.
How much? 50?
There are
you go.
50 people in the game
As
who have this item,
as of last week.
and no one else.
So for those of you who maybe missed the event that happened on the last weekend or the last stream, we had a weekend event, the first of hopefully many that will be coming to the game. But basically we allowed people to enter in, and however many enforcers, right? Whoever killed the most enforcers got entered in.
For every enforcer you defeated, you got an entry into the draw, and then we had a draw. So I guess technically it's 51 that we gave out because we've got one, and we weren't in the draw. So
yeah, but we're allowed because it's our game.
yeah, perks. It's
Also,
the good life for Pork Bunman.
I'm going to be making an effort to.
There's no longer a notification for picking up free favors. That's because we've picked them all up. If there was any available, that would still be up there and it would be highlighted in yellow, and it would stay up there until we collected it. So we're going to be making some changes in the near future to make that a little bit more apparent when you're in your turf, so you can actually see the icons over the racket bosses. But that's a little hint for how to double check every day, because you should be collecting those every day.
Right.
What are you doing?
I just
You
might have
making some
spent
upgrades?
Well, you pick one.
Wait, what, do we get to choose?
We'll let Renee
What's
pick
going
Okay,
on?
the next
Renee,
one.
you pick one, please.
Oh gosh.
Pick any one you like.
It feels like we're kind of, okay, I gotta go for swiftness of foot, because it's just,
All right.
I want to give
We're gonna be
Steve
really
and
fast
or
now.
James
Yeah.
the opportunity to just move as quickly through the raids as possible, because
Let's see if we've
All
got.
right.
we've been down to
Let's
the
see if
wire
we've
a couple
gotten
of
Benny
times.
Hill yet.
I'm going to mention one tiny thing that's coming up in the May update because I see it on the screen right now. But let's say I didn't want to have these points in a whole man. I could he just tells us what words to say.
Yeah.
But you might have noticed that today there was a maintenance window, and we did some updates, and there was some
We had a little patch.
smaller things, so smaller patch. So there was a few things that got fixed up, some bug fixing, and probably the biggest thing that you guys will notice that's new in the build today is that whenever you get a shield, your event that shows up in the event log will now actually tell you how long you're shielded for, and it has a countdown that ticks down until you're unshielded.
So for
We're
those
not
of you
shielded right now,
who
so.
don't work on this game, that list there on the side, that's the event log.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're going to see in the top of this list is your shield and how much longer it's going to last if you have one.
Yeah,
Which, you know, we thought people might want to know.
yeah, just handy.
Yeah.
So more counters just to like increase anxiety,
Yeah,
so
that's
that
right.
you're more
Yeah.
urgent to.
The other really big change today is that I'm driving and Steve is talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
James wants to.
It's my first
James wants to
time.
creep up behind people with cleavers.
Yeah, that's going to be. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Triad Wars stream. I am your guest host again. I'm Renee. I'm a project coordinator here at United Front Games. And these are our designers on Triad Wars. Introduce yourself, guys.
Hello, I am still James, and this is
And I'm still Steve.
Still James and still Steve.
Renee
week
thinks-
after week.
Renee thinks she's a special guest still, but I think she's just the host now.
Am I just the host? All right.
Not just the host.
I feel like I kind of like the special part, though.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay, you're the special host.
I'm the special. Oh, that doesn't. All right, I'll take it. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to talk to you guys about today. It's mostly going to be the May update. So
yeah, we got an next big update coming up soon. I don't think we have an exact date yet. Do we, Justin?
No. Producer Justin says...
We don't have an exact date for our May update just yet, but it's coming soon. Yeah.
Justin is lurking behind a fabric wall behind us.
Yeah. We've kind of got like a Wizard of Oz thing going on here. So.
Yeah. Just mention some of the stuff we're doing as we play, in case some of you are new to the game, so you understand what's going on.
That's
and right now I just picked up a free favor, which I got from my racket boss at my racket, because I get a free favor every day. Right. And I wanted to show you all a little piece of art.
I think we only have one racket boss in our turf right now. Hey, what's that?
That's a little plaque on our wall.
What could that possibly...
This is the food court, right? You know, I didn't actually know that was there.
Yeah.
It's just like a little inspirational poster.
That's good.
It just boosts morale.
We're going to have that on a t-shirt soon.
I feel like a whole man for knowing this.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So do we have any more racket bosses? Can we collect any more favors? I think that's it. So you may notice that right now when you walk into your turf, you don't always see when you have a racket boss to collect. So if you want to double check, you can always go back to the hub being the main menu screen. James, if you could pop over there for a second. So on the right hand side,